Hello guys, welcome back in today's crypto technical analysis. Today we're going to do a multiple time frame analysis for BTC, Ethereum, and we're going to look at the DXY and the VIX charts. Also, I've got a bonus altcoin setup for you all. Stay tuned until the end of the video. However, before we start, I've got a small request as usual. If you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Starting from a weekly time frame, as you know, we had a weekly close. There is not much change, as you can see. Weekly time frame support level 20,500 is going to be extremely important. However, the resistance levels above us is going to be 32 in the first place, all the way up to $34,000 are going to be main resistance levels based on a weekly time frame. However, if we're going to recap on the higher time frame, as soon as we lost on the daily time frame, $60,000 retested it. First leg down with a fake out on the daily time frame, and we did exactly the same fake out test on the 19,200, and that was a perfect breakout. And we saw from $48,000 second leg down. So as you remember, from $60,000, 52 and $48,000 was single resistance. That was the first exit zone, second one, and the market provided with a retest of 0.382 mirror image of Fibonacci $48,000. We had the last exit zone. And from $60,000, as you can see, we dumped nearly 75%. On the daily time frame, as soon as we broke $19,500, $300, we had exit with a over 65% profit. However, if we're going to calculate average between $52,000 and $48,000, that will give us $50,000, and we saw another massive dump, 68%, with an exit over 60% dump in the market. Moving on to a daily time frame. On the daily time frame, as you remember, 24,000 was a main resistance. We took this trade. However, we had first target level as well as we had a bit lower target levels as well. We reached our first target level and stopped out on the 4-hour time frame, and then we started pumping. However, at the moment, we're again rejecting from above $25,000. At the moment, BTC is around 23,500. If we're going to get a rejection because we do lower time frame analysis in the first place, that we have to keep an eye on at around $22,000 in the first place. That's the previous consolidation on the daily time frame, and we started pumping from that level. On the daily time frame, as long as we're going to be above $20,500 and $400, the daily time frame will be heavily under the bull's control. On the daily time frame, as soon as we broke the resistance at around $19,200 and $500, as you can see, we started pumping. A bit of stuck in here, Fibonacci levels, 24,000, and the last stuck was slightly above $25,000. And we saw massive over 30% pump in the market. And if you're doing a leverage, you do the math for yourself. Before we do a further analysis, if you want to learn all these technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and 101 Intense Masterclass is available, where you're going to learn how to become profitable and professional trader in the market, and it only takes you 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Moving on with the DXY analysis, that was a target number 1. We reached target number 1, and on the higher time frame, we printed an SFP. We took that previous low on the daily time frame. That was a daily resistance. Target number 1 we reached, and as I said in the previous videos as well as the previous posts via Twitter, that my expected zone was around 105 and 106.50 levels. So we cleared target number 2, the lower line of this resistance, and I'm expecting further to go up. However, we might see a little bit of pullback, and we can see a further up on the DXY. The next one we have VIX. Around here we started doing a TA, and I gave these target levels one by one. That was a target lower line, target number 1, target number 2, as well as the target number 3 is going to be above 26. So as you can see, we cleared target number 1, as well as we got a rejection from target number 2, and we started dumping. At the moment, as you can see, it's a bit struggling to go into this level. It is around 2240, 2250 levels. As soon as we're going to claim this level, and the target number 3 is going to be 2670 levels. For those who are trading stocks, you have to be aware of the VIX. So this is a volatility index for S&P 500. On the January 23rd, I was talking about the battle between the daily resistance and then the support. So as you can see, we got a number of rejections from the daily to the dollar, and we came back to the support. And 4-hour time frame, as I said in the last video, as soon as we're going to lose 1610, again, the 4-hour time frame will be struggling under the bear's control. So at the moment, 4-hour is a bit struggling. Without claiming the daily time frame, it's going to be early for us to talk about the further continuation to the upside. However, once we're going to claim as a support that's daily resistance, that's going to be your target number 1, followed by all the way up to target number 2. However, we got stopped out, as I said. That was the entry level. We went up, and as soon as we got rejection right from here, we got stopped out with a minor profit. However, recent trades on the 4-hour time frame as well as the lower time frame, we started taking a trade below 1350, and then all the way up to this level. You can see number of rejections, and we've got double top on the Renko chart as well from $1,700. We had over 25% profit. And if you're doing a leverage, you do the math for yourself. Also, once we saw these rejections, as you can see, we had another dump on here, cleared 0.618, the fib levels, all the way we came to the daily support. And that provided us another over 10%, 12% dump in the market. If you're doing a leverage, you do the math for yourself. So the levels are clear. Without claiming this daily, at the moment is a bit struggling. Claiming this daily, that will give us 1770, followed by all the way up to 1912. However, losing this support all the way up to this level, 1575, that will take us all the way back to this daily level. And these levels are important for you to keep an eye on. At the moment, we can say we are at a no man's land. As I said, the bonus chart is going to be Matic. I'm expecting, this is the resistance, heavy resistance at this stage. I'm expecting to reject. If we're going to enter around 130, 133, and expecting a rejection from here all the way, we're going to dump 118 level. At the same time, it confluence with the system that I'm following. As you can see, as soon as we claimed the red line and we got rejection right from the smart money line, we might have a decent chance that we're going to clear this high, another rejection from smart money line, we're going to dump all the way up to this, as I said, 120, 118 levels. Moving on with the BTC analysis, at the moment we're approaching to the resistance that I updated recently on the 24th. Support is around this level, and as you can see, based on this line, that was a extremely important level, and then we started pumping all the way. Now we're going back to the next resistance. And also I gave this pitchfork as well a couple of weeks ago. As you can see, pitchfork levels are perfectly playing at this stage. We're facing extremely important level of the resistance, and that confluence with a pitchfork level. I made another update based on the Renko chart. Support level held, local resistance looks a bit challenging, and if it penetrates, I was talking about this level, and claim it as a support, we go further up. However, it is a bit challenging, as I said. Low-mid time frames are already underwater. So at this stage, 4-hour time frame under consolidation, 1-hour, 2-hour time frames are under the bear's control. Without claiming $24,200, $100, it's going to be early for us to talk about $25,000 and then all the way up to this level. It is early, as I said. However, if we're going to see a rejection around in these areas in the first place, that's going to be a target number 1 all the way up to this target number 2. That's going to be $22,000. The levels are clear, play level to level, and we came to an end of this episode. And if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.